Hey, what's good, family? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful day. Today is Friday, TGIF. We made it through the end of the week. Thank Allah. Our praise is due to Him. We made it through the week. We soldiered through. Um, Hope that you all are having a good day. Today, like I said, today is Friday, TGIF. And the likelihood that you're not having a good day, even on Friday, because we all know in this life a little rain must fall, and we're human, and so we all have one of those moments. And the likelihood that you are, always remember this: tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. Today is the last day. Well, yeah. So in the morning, it would be the last day of my 72-hour fast, 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. So 5 o'clock Saturday morning would be the last day of my 3 days of my 72-hour fast. Soldiering through it. I've never gone this long without food. So it was a challenge for me, but your brother is making it through. So keep me in y'all prayers and y'all, send positive vibrations out there for me because I'm it's a challenge, but you know what? I signed up for it, and I'm going through it. So in about see almost 12, 15 hours, my 72-hour fast will be over. So 15 hours. So I'm almost there. I can see the finish line. That's my head. But in any event, hope y'all are doing well. Get into the topic for this video. So we have seen and heard from these entertainers over the last 2 weeks, most notably Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey, telling Black folks don't ask for anything from from Kamala Harris. Don't ask for anything for her. Just vote. Pretty much just shut up and vote. Go to the polls. Vote. She a black woman. Vote. 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 Ricky Smiley. She's an AKA. Go vote. Go vote. She's a sister. Go vote. Don't ask for anything. Never mind the fact that she locked up black men. You know, the justice system did me wrong, but forget about all that. Just go to the polls and vote. Vote. Shut up and vote. She's a black woman. She's an AKA. She's one of us. Vote. Steve Harvey, the same damn thing. Vote. Black people, we can't afford to ask for anything. Vote and then ask for it. Fool, we've been voting. We have been voting. Like I said yesterday, we've been voting for 93 years for 92 years for the Democrats. 92 years. What have we received? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. I guess they don't pay attention to the fact that that after we cast our votes and when we ask for tangibles, reparations in particular, they ignore us. They turn a deaf ear. They are like, I can't hear you, but I voted for you. And then, excuse me, 4 more years later, it's the same damn thing. It's just the cycle keeps repeating itself. And it's been doing that for 92 years. So when are we going to learn? Come on. Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, Roland Martin, Joy Reid, Angela Rye, Charlemagne the God, whatever. They don't speak for us. They do not speak for us, and they not us. Them Negroes are paid Democratic shields. They do not speak for us. Van Jones is another one. They do not speak for us. Brother Malcolm told us decades ago, entertainers are not leaders. Show me in a white community where you have a trumpet player, a comedian, a baseball player telling people to go vote. You don't see it in the Jewish community. You don't see it in the Asian community. You don't see it in the Hispanic community. You don't see it in the Middle Eastern community. None of these communities will tolerate that, but we do. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. None of them tell us that. They don't go to their communities and tell them that. They don't do it. They would not tolerate it, but yet we tolerate it. We love our heroes and we hold them to sainthood like they're some leaders, and they're not. They're just get good at a particular skill, but we just put this trust, hope, and faith in them that they're going to lead the way. And it's the blind leading the blind because they're just as blind as well. They're probably even more blinder than we are because they're paid. They're just high paid slaves. That's all they are. Why aren't we need to be demanding reparations? Reparations. Every every community has received reparations in this country. Every community. Native Americans, they receive reparations. Japanese Americans, they receive reparations because of the internment they suffered during World War II. That's right, Japanese Americans. The Jews continue to receive reparations. They've been getting reparations from the US government since 1948. Well, Israel and Jews here in the United States. And the Holocaust didn't even happen here, it happened in Europe, in Poland and in Austria, in Germany. Yet they're getting reparations. The Hispanic community receiving reparations, especially now because a lot of them are coming to across the border illegally and they're receiving benefits over American born citizens and veterans who served this country. Every race, every ethnicity has received reparations, including white people, white men in particular. Did y'all know that in 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the District of Columbia Emancipation Act? In 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the District of Columbia Emancipation Act. And what that act did, it gave $300 to slave owners in Washington, D.C. It gave them $300 for each freed slave. White slave owners in Washington, D.C. received $300 for each of their freed slaves because they wanted to make the District of Columbia neutral. They didn't want slavery in Washington, D.C. So they gave the slave owners in Washington, D.C., Abraham Lincoln did this. He gave them $300 each. He gave them $300 for each freed slave. Yes, you can look this up. The District of Columbia Emancipation Act. The District of Columbia Emancipation Act. You can look this up. This is facts. Google it. So this government gave reparations to people who kept our ancestors in bondage. How wicked is that? That'd be like Germany giving reparations to Nazis for the atrocities they put upon the Jews. They would not dare get away with that. Germany would not dare get away with that. Every country in the world would be on their jugular, including the United States. But yet, this government gave reparations to white slave owners. The District of Columbia Emancipation Act. Look it up. How wicked and sinister is that? Hey, Brother Steph, I'm doing good, man. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for tuning in. How crazy is that? But yet you have these stupid, bootlicking ass niggas going out here talking about don't ask for no reparations, don't ask for anything, just vote, just vote. Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley, Joy Reid, Angela Rye, Roland Martin, Van Jones. These goofy ass, silly Sambo niggas. Do not listen to these people. I keep telling y'all, black people, do not listen to them. Yeah, Lincoln was a joke. So before y'all say that he freed the slaves, that he did it out of no, he did it to keep the Union together. Lincoln is on record as saying, if I could keep slavery and keep the Union together, I will do it. He's on record as saying that. So this man did not give a damn about black folks. So get that out of your head. It's a lie that he cared about us, that he felt a moral obligation to free us. He didn't. He did it because he wanted to keep the Union together. That's the only reason why he did it. Also, Lincoln wanted to send black folks to Africa. He wanted to ship us out of this country. Look that up. Because he blamed us for the Civil War. Just facts. These devils did not care about us. Reparations, reparations, reparations. We built America into a superpower. America was built on our blood, sweat, and tears. No other ethnicity has done for this country what black folks have done, what foundational black Americans have done. We have been the most patriotic. We have voted in these goofy elections. We've marched, prayed, and what have we got? Got shot down. Every war this country has had, battle, we have been on the forefront. I was in the military. I served in the Iraq-Afghanistan war, Operation Enduring Freedom. My father was a Vietnam veteran. So were my uncles. My great uncle served in Korea. I had two great uncles who were World War II veterans. One was a Tuskegee Airman. That's right. One of my uncles was a Tuskegee Airman. Two uncles, great uncles in World War II, one in the Korean War. My dad and his oldest brother were in Vietnam at the same time. I had other uncles in Vietnam, a cousin in Vietnam. I could probably go back in my history before further than that. So I had a great uncle, my great uncle Stephen. He was lynched in the 1930s in Mississippi. My grandfather's oldest brother was murdered by some terrorist devils in Mississippi in the 1930s. My grandparents on both sides, paternal and maternal, were sharecroppers. Many of y'all can relate to what I'm saying. We deserve reparations, and we want our reparations. We don't give a damn about voting. Rosa Parks, Medgar Evers, Ricky Smiley told the slide that Medgar Evers died for us to vote Kamala Harris into office. Rosa Parks gave up her seat for us to vote Kamala Harris into office. No, they did not. That is a damn lie. Stop listening to these goofy ass niggas. That is a damn lie. They gave their lives and risked their lives for us to be free, for us to have some economic power in this country. They did not risk their lives. And Ricky Smiley, your grandmama cleaned white folks' houses. My grandma did not clean no white folks' houses, first of all. She was a maid in a hotel, but she didn't do that so Kamala Harris could be president. Stop it. Stop it with the bullshit and the lies. I'm tired of it. We want our reparations. You would never see Margaret Cho or I can't think of other Asian comedian, but you would never hear her or any Asian comedians telling the Asian community or the Japanese American community they shouldn't receive reparations. Even though they're not Japanese American, they're Asian, you would never hear them tell them that. You would never hear George Lopez, Paul Rodriguez, or whomever tell the Hispanic community that they shouldn't receive benefits from this government that they're receiving now. You would never hear Adam Sandler, Andy Cohen, Jerry Seinfeld, or other Jewish comedians telling the Jewish community that they shouldn't receive reparations from the Holocaust. You would never hear them say that. But yet, we got these goofy ass niggas, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, going up here on the airwaves and on TV telling us that we shouldn't receive reparations. It's treason. Not only should we receive reparations, but we want an anti-Black hate crime bill. We want it where the police and other people who kill Black people be held accountable, to be punished under the fullest extent of the law, to include the death penalty. That's what we should be pushing for. We want a Black economic plan, contract with Black America, a Black version of the Marshall Plan. The Marshall Plan rebuilt Western Europe after World War II. The Point Four program rebuilt Japan after World War II. That's what Black people want. Here's the final call. Y'all can see it? The final call. I'm going to show y'all something. It says here, sorry, that's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, peace be upon him. It says, what the Muslims want. Y'all can see that. What the Muslims want, the Muslim program. That's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the messenger. What the Muslims want. Number one, we want freedom, equal justice under the law. We want justice applied equally to all, regardless of creed or class or color. Number two, we want justice, equal justice under the law. We want justice applied equally to all, regardless of creed or class or color. We want equality of opportunity. We want equal membership in society with the best in civilized society. We want our people, number four, we want our people in America whose parents or grandparents were descendants from slaves to be allowed to establish a separate state or territory of their own, either on this continent or elsewhere. We believe that our former slave masters are obligated to provide such land and that the area must be fertile and minerally rich. We believe that our former slave masters are obligated to maintain and supply our needs in this separate territory for the next 20 to 25 years until we are able to produce and supply our own needs. Number 5, we want freedom for all believers of Islam now held in federal prisons. We want freedom for all black men and women now under death sentence in innumerable prisons in the North as well as the South. We want every black man and woman to have the freedom to accept or reject being separated from the slave master's children and establish a land of their own. We know that the above plan for the solution of the black and white conflict is the best and only answer to the problem between two people. Number 6, we want an immediate end to the police brutality and mob attacks against the so-called Negro throughout the United States. We believe that the federal government should intercede to see that black men and women tried in white courts receive justice in accordance with the laws of the land, or allow us to build a new nation for ourselves, dedicated to justice, freedom, and liberty. As long as we are not allowed to establish, number 7, as long as we are not allowed to establish a state or territory of our own, we demand not only equal justice under the laws of the United States, but equal employment opportunities now. We do not believe that after 400 years of free or nearly free labor, sweat, and blood, which has helped America become rich and powerful, which I spoke of, that so many thousands of black people should have to subsist on relief, charity, or live in poor houses. Number 8, we want the government of the United States to exempt our people from all taxation, as long as we are deprived of equal justice under the laws of the land. Number 9, we want equal education, but separate schools up to 16 for boys and 18 for girls, on the condition that the girls be sent to women's colleges and universities. We want all black children educated, taught, and trained by their own teachers. B1. That was number 9. This is number 9. Under such schooling system, we believe we will make a better nation of people. The United States government should provide free all necessary textbooks and equipment, schools and college buildings. The Muslim teachers should be left free to teach and train their people in the way of righteousness, decency, and self-respect. Number 10, we believe that intermarriage or race mixing should be prohibited. We want the religion of Islam taught without hindrance or suppression. These are some of the things that we, the Muslims, want for our people here in North America. Number 1, again, we want freedom. We want a full and complete freedom. And that's the Muslim program. Again, that's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the messenger. And that's the 10-point program the Muslims want. That's what we want, our reparations and tangibles. And freedom or else. Like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said years ago, freedom or else. Freedom, justice, and equality. Reparations, reparations, reparations. We want our people to be B1. That's what this t-shirt says, B1. This isn't race-hating teaching. This isn't racism. This is pro-love, pro-love, pro-one, pro-black love, love for our people. Every other race has love for their people. Why can't we have love for our people? That's what we want. Pro-black, B1, B1 in everything. Then we can worry about everyone else. But our people first. Reparations, reparations, reparations. Like the late, great Dr. King, may Allah be pleased with him, like he said before he died, we're coming for our check. We're coming for our check. Cut the check and cut the bullshit. Yes, we are voting these elections. That's our rights as American citizens. But we demand something for our votes. We demand reparations and other tangibles, and I just read them there. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on the new videos on here. I hope I made my point known on this video. I hope y'all understand where I was coming from. In the likelihood, and I know there's going to be some, in the likelihood that you disagree, in our disagreements, let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. And in our disagreements, let's use logic and respect, not emotion and disrespect. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Share this video. Please, please share it. We have got to have the conversation. We want reparations. We want tangibles. We're tired of these Sambo niggas telling us to vote and not asking anything for it and not asking anything in return. We're tired of that. That goes against the definition of politics. It's all about quid pro quo. You want something from me, I want something from you. Quid pro quo. Something for something. That's the name of politics. Do not let these ignorant, dumbass Sambo niggas tell you different. Do not let them do it. They don't know. They're too far gone. So do not pay any attention to them. Please do not pay any attention to them. Do not. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Entertainers are not leaders. Brother Malcolm told us that decades ago. Reparations, 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 and other tangibles. That's what we want. Support my podcast, support my YouTube channel here. Please share this video. Support your brother. I need y'all love and support. I can't do this without y'all. So please, please continue to support me. I love y'all, and y'all be safe. First and foremost, brothers as well as sisters, be safe. Whether you're going to work, coming home, running errands, on vacation, school has started in some parts of the country, taking your kids to school, picking them up, wherever the case may be safe. Beware and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. So please be safe. I love y'all. Y'all take care. God bless. Y'all have a blessed weekend. I love y'all. I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.